Chancellor Vexmora of the Galactic Council stood at the podium, her crystalline form radiating the authority of 10,000 worlds. Around her, representatives from the galaxy's most powerful civilizations nodded in approval as she read the final decree. By unanimous vote, effective immediately, all trade routes to the Sol system are hereby terminated. The species known as humans are declared a galactic hazard and are to be quarantined indefinitely. The decision had been years in the making. Humanity's rapid expansion, their aggressive colonization tactics, and their disturbing tendency to thrive in environments that would kill most species had finally pushed the Council to act. Reports flooded in daily. Humans establishing settlements on volcanic worlds, underwater colonies in crushing depths, even research stations orbiting black holes. Most disturbing of all were the biological reports. Humans didn't just survive in hostile environments, they adapted to them. Within generations, human colonists were developing new physiological traits. The miners on Kepler 442b had developed enhanced lung capacity for the thin atmosphere. The deep-sea colonies on Proxima C had children with improved pressure tolerance and enhanced night vision. "They're evolving too fast," whispered Ambassador Theclon to his aide. "At this rate, they'll become something we can't control." 3 months later, the sanctions were working perfectly. No alien vessel approached Sol. No trade goods flowed to Earth. The humans had been successfully isolated. That's when the broadcast began. Every communication array in the galaxy simultaneously picked up the same signal. A simple message from Earth's leadership, transmitted in 847 different languages and delivered by a stern-faced woman in a military uniform. "This is Admiral Patricia Reeves of the Terran Defense Coalition. The Galactic Council's sanctions are hereby acknowledged and rejected. As of this moment, humanity formally declares its independence from galactic authority and considers the quarantine an act of war." Council members across the galaxy laughed. War? With what fleet? The humans had barely mastered interplanetary travel when the sanctions began. Their most advanced ships couldn't even leave their own solar system without galactic technology. The laughter died when the first reports came in. A Veltari merchant vessel near the edge of Council space simply vanished. No distress signal, no debris field, just gone. Then another. Then 12 more in the span of a week. The surviving ships that managed to escape told impossible stories. Human vessels appearing from nowhere, moving at speeds that should have torn them apart, using weapons that defied known physics. But the most terrifying part wasn't the technology, it was the tactics. Humans didn't fight like any other species. They didn't announce themselves, didn't issue ultimatums, didn't seek honorable combat. They struck from the shadows, hit supply lines, and vanished before reinforcements arrived. When the Council sent investigation fleets, they found elaborate traps waiting. Asteroids rigged with explosives, fake distress signals leading ships into ambushes, and worst of all, captured alien technology turned against its creators. How are they doing this? Chancellor Vexmora demanded during an emergency session. Our intelligence shows they were decades away from developing faster-than-light travel. General Kethvar of the Hegemony pulled up tactical displays showing human ship movements. "They're not using FTL drives, Chancellor. They're using our own jump gates against us. Somehow, they've learned to mask their signatures and piggyback on legitimate traffic. Every time we send a ship through our network, we're potentially giving them access to our entire infrastructure." The revelation sent shockwaves through the Council. The humans weren't trying to match galactic technology, they were subverting it. While other species had spent millennia perfecting their systems, humans had spent 3 months finding ways to exploit them. Admiral Reeves' second broadcast arrived 2 weeks later, this time from the bridge of a captured ethereal dreadnought. "The Galactic Council wanted to quarantine us," she said calmly, sitting in what was once the command chair of the galaxy's most advanced warship. "Congratulations. You've succeeded in keeping us isolated. Unfortunately for you, isolation has always made humans very, very creative." Behind her, Human technicians worked frantically at alien control panels, reverse engineering technology that had taken other species millennia to develop. We gave you a chance to coexist, Admiral Reeves continued. You chose to treat us as a threat. Now we'll show you what a real threat looks like. The transmission ended with coordinates, the location of the Galactic Council's primary shipyard. The facility had been destroyed 6 hours ago. No survivors.